everyone. Welcome to Raspberry Flavored. This is episode 20 of our Let's Play series for Minecraft Java. And in this episode, we're going to be working with the latex to make rubber so that we can set up our automation. Also, I set up a test out here. I placed the logs until they produced latex. And then I took the latex off one of them and we're going to see if it regenerates. I also stripped some logs on the cutting board and they were all just normal stripped logs. None of them were latexy. So that means that you can't use a cutting board to get them. So I'm actually unsure on how you could automate it. I mean, maybe you could have something stripping the logs. So you could have a deployer strip the logs and then I don't know. Sounds like a headache to me. So, but anyway, so we're going to be setting up a way to make latex or rubber. So we're going to need a drain. There it is. Alright, so item drain. We need copper casing and some iron bars. It's not that big of a deal to make. So we just need one. We'll leave the rest in there. Righto. Whoa, work. Zug zug. Alright, so they're casing and the now we have the item drain. Okay, so the item drain we're gonna set up somewhere. Thinking maybe we should make a completely separate system and just leave that for, yeah, I think we might need to do that, which means we'll have to go get another blaze, but that's not a big deal now that we've got the spawner all set up. So let's do @create. So we're gonna need a mechanical mixer, so we need 3 iron plates. And we need 1 sturdy casing, which is an andesite casing, and 1 cog. And there's our mixer. And now we need a basin, which is pretty easy to make. And we're gonna need, we'll get to that in a second. Let's figure out where we're gonna set this up because we're gonna need some of these for sure. And we're gonna need some of these. Alright, so that is staying there. It's not gonna get torn down. So we want to daisy chain off our power somehow. And oh right. Right. we need to get our boiler set up before we do this. So let's put this stuff back. Grab these fluid tanks out. We're just going to do a basic boiler because it produces power. So let's get our engineer goggles, put those on. And this makes it a little harder, but it's okay. It's all good. So the boiler and go all the way up. Okay. So the boiler, it has to be filled with water. Okay. These guys will heat the water and it'll produce steam and it'll produce power. So we got to get all the mechanical stuff for this. Put that there. Put that back. So I'm going to need these. And I'm going to need a hand crank. So we need to make a hand crank real quick because I have to power it myself for a small bit of time. We still don't have any wood down here. Actually, you know what? I bet you we got tons of wood out here. Let's go grab a stack. That way, or a couple of stacks actually. We could also do wind power, but ugh, I hate messing with wind power. So this is like full. We can get rid of the twigs because we don't need twigs very much. And the saplings we can go put in over here. See, this is why we need to get the automation set up because, yeah, this stuff's going to get, like, overflowing in no time. So we really need to get it situated. If you know what I mean. Okay, let's go ahead and grab a few of these stacks. So we can have some for in here, and then we'll take some upstairs. That'll empty it out for a bit. All right. And we'll put some upstairs. Not that. There we go. Okay, super. Now, we have some wood. So I gotta make a hand crank because you gotta have it to get it started. So we're gonna go ahead and make a combine on this. So this and this, because we need that. And we're gonna need water, an infinite source. So we'll probably just like stick it in the wall or something. Probably put it like right here. Like that. Some water there. And water there. I wonder where this would spit out above us. I kind of am interested to see where it goes. So where are we? We're at 950, no, negative 14, what is this? Negative 14. Negative 1452. I thought Z was up and down. Okay. So negative 14, 10. Right here. So I need to bring the power over here. Oh, might not need the hand crank after all. How super awesome would that be? I need to make some more of these real quick. Alright, looks good. So we might not need the hand crank after all. We'll see. Alright, so I'm gonna need some pistons. There we go. Oh, it has them labeled as steam engine, but they're like pistons. They turn, okay? So we got copper storage blocks. What on earth is that? Oh, it's just a block of copper. I was like, what is that? Okay, so we need 4 of these. So 4 blocks of copper. Have those upstairs. Give me 4 of these. And we're gonna need 4 of these. And we're gonna need... What was the other thing? Oh, gold. Oh, we already have 4. Look at that. That's awesome. Alright, so we got our steam engines, pistons, whatever you want to call them. So we're going to bring them over here. Now, at the beginning, it's not going to generate a lot, okay, guys? Because we're not going to be using... we are not going to be using lava on the burners. When you use lava on the burners, it makes them go into hyper mode, okay? But we're not going to be doing that, so what we're going to do is fill this thing up with water, okay? That's first order of business. Yeah, we're going to have to put a block there. Gots to. There. Now it's going to pick up the water, and then we're going to make it go into this. Like that. So the lava, when we start producing the lava, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or you can put it over here, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter how you set that up. But we do not want it to go into this. So we have, once we got this filled with water, then it's not a problem, okay? But we have to get it filled with water first. So I'm going to get one of our little gears and connect it to this. And that should do it. And we're overstressed. It's okay. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. We just got to get it going, okay? So we're just going to disconnect that for now. Well, that's not going to work. Just not going to work. We got to disconnect some stuff somehow. Let's see here. I'm not seeing how we're going to do it. We could maybe disconnect this right here. Ah, that worked. Okay. We'll connect it back up. It's just right now I need it to work because we're going to generate power, right? So we need it to do its thing, and it's not turning. Why are you not turning? This is not turning. Oh, I see. Because our power input's coming from right there. Okay. So if I disconnect that, it'll work. I would very much like to have my cog, please. Can I have a... Thank you. Okay, so it's turning now. We had a little bit too much connected to it, so... Alright. This should be filling up with water. See how it has the water? It's producing. So this is actually producing power now. Or it will be once we get this hooked up. So we're going to have it feeding in. I need to make some steppy stones. Okay. I want this to go up. We want them to all be going in the same direction. Okay, so now it's doing its thing, so we need to connect it to the power somehow. So we're going to figure that out. Just give me a second. Like that. So you get your shafts. Like that. So those need to be belted together. And then from there, I guess we'll just feed it directly into the system because I can't think of anything else that I could do. So we'll do this, I guess. Well, until we get the lava going, it's going to be, I mean, it's not a lot, but the lava, once I get the lava going, it's going to be amazing, so. So we have a little bit more power now. I should be able to hook this back up without it having a fit. Yeah, see, it's working. We're right there on the precipice, though. See, we're back into the red again. But it's working, so everything's working together. Okay, so we have a little more power. We're going to have to we're going to have to get this other thing working now for the plastic rubber. We're going to need that and that. We're going to need this, this, this. We're going to need those. We're going to have to go fill up another blaze burner. Another blaze burner, which is not ideal, but it's alright. It's all fine. So I think we're going to do it right here. So take this out. Gonna need our blocks. Let's go get our blocks real quick. All right, so come over here. And we're going to put on our block. It's right there. And we're going to put down that. And we're going to put down that. And we're going to put down that. And that. And we're going to need our drain. Trying to think of how I want to work this. I don't think we need a tank. I mean, maybe we do. We don't need a big tank if we do a tank. It just needs to be a small little deal. So we could do a little tank. Oh, that's going to connect. No, don't do that. Don't do that. So we could do a small tank. That'll hold a little bit. 24 buckets, it looks like. So that's not too bad. So we need our drain right here. And then we need, this goes the other direction. Let me go get the wrench. I'm going to need another one of those. So this will go to the tank. And then this will go from the tank to the cauldron. Like that. This will only be for this particular thing. Now we just got to power it. Sounds easy, but it's not. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't know. I can do this one. This one's not that hard. I'll just do this one like that. See? We can do that one. Yeah. 3 of those tanks is going to be just fine. Okay, so how are we going to get this going, though? How indeed. So, connect that to there. And then we can connect this to there. Doesn't matter if this goes a different direction, so we could just do this like that. And connect them like that. And then bring this down. Nice. Alright. Cool. Coolios. Put all this stuff back for now. Because gush gollikins. I'll put that up. Okay. So we will automate it to where we could just put them in a thingy and it'll empty them out and stuff and collect the... We'll get to that. It's not like super important at this very moment in time. So, now that we have that, how do we make rubber? Sorry, latex. And I'm not seeing... latex. That's okay. We'll just go click on the thingy. Universal word for everything. Thingy. Rubber. Zinc. Gunpowder. Latex. Zinc. Gunpowder. Oh, I don't have a whole lot of gunpowder. Darn creepers. What's the ratio? Oh, it has to be heated and we need a blaze burner underneath it. Okay. All my blaze burners are currently in use, but this one is not really like doing anything right now, so I'm gonna borrow it. We'll go get one specifically for this, and then it's got to be heated. So do your thing, please. Why isn't it working? Zinc, gunpowder, latex. Zinc gunpowder latex? Okay. Why are we not working? Zinc, gunpowder. Hello? Oh, it's a smasher, not a mixer. Give me this. It's a smasher. I thought it was a mixer. Okay. Smasher. One iron block, one sturdy casing, which is an andesite casing, and a shaft, and an iron block. It's a smasher. Okay. Oopsie doodles. Okay, let's turn it the other way. Like that. There. Overstressed. Of course it is. Alright, well. Still overstressed. Not good. Well. I'm gonna have to do something about it. Give me those back. It's gonna make me have to go put more water wheels down, isn't it? That is not ideal. That's okay. That's okay. Alright. We got our water wheels. Don't need that. put those in there. Yeah, we're gonna go do another couple of sets of water wheels. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4. Oh, that's 2. And then that's 3, 4. Okay, guys. So I've got them built now. So now we just need to add the water wheels, and then I gotta figure out how I'm gonna connect it to the main water wheel thing. I'm thinking about going down like that. I gotta go get the whatchamadoogies for it. There. There goes nothing. Oh, right. We've got to put the blocks down. There. Alright. There goes nothing. How many water wheels are we overstressed? Who knows? Wow. Still overstressed. jinkies. Hey! Got movement! Yeah! Very nice. All right, super. Well, that's going. Now maybe it'll let us make our stuffers, right? That would be nice. Okay, back to what we were doing. So, one of these, and stoke it, and it's gonna create. It created a block of rubber. Okay. Alright. We're gonna get a chute, and we want a barrel to hold our most fabulous stuff. So the chute goes right there, and then the barrel goes right there. And we're gonna need a couple more of those. I don't have any down here. Just grab these cut diorite, leave them down here in the Right, super. Okay, so now I'm just gonna toss these in there, see what happens. See how many it makes us. What do we run out of? Oh. Oh, it made a block of zinc. Okay, so it actually has to be... Oh, it's not stoked anymore, that's why. Give it a couple pieces of coal, that way it doesn't interrupt this. So half that and that. Go for it. Make me some. Now, I'm not sure why it's doing that. Because we don't have enough latex, maybe. Only make the blocks. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. That one time it made a block, and now it's just making the little ones. And I have no idea why. Oh, that's that. We're out of latex. Alright, well, cool. Alright. So I have this block of rubber, which is 4 rubber. Oh, I see what it did. It smashed it together is what it did. Okay. Okay. So we have our rubber now. So now we can make our brass funnels. So that gave us 4. I need more of these. Iron sheets. Oh, we need this. Okay, so we got 6 of those now. And make some more of these up. Alright, so we have 16 brass funnels. That should be enough for a while. Hopefully. Okay, so now we're going to make some filters. So the filters, okay, we want list filter, so it's the same, which is nice. We're only going to make a few. We don't need a whole bunch of them. So let's grab out our andesite alloy and make these up. There you go. All right, we got some. So our cool little mechanism over here. Go ahead and make some barrels up. Honestly, we should probably just make a whole mess of them, right? Because, like, we use them constantly. So just make me a whole bunch of barrels so that I have them. Okay, so we need 1 barrel. And that is ugly. Let's change that out. So I'm going to put this down, and we're going to put a barrel, and then we're going to put a funnel, right there. And we're going to want to have one of those mechanisms. So grab a list, open it, and then you come over here and you look at, you're looking for the mechanism. It's round. There it is. So we're going to just drag it on there. So we don't actually have to have one yet. And you just put it on the front of it. Okay. We're golden now. So now we just need to make it. So it's going to take, this is 3 times, okay? So it needs nuggies, big uns, and little uns. Nuggies, big uns, and little uns. So we're going to need our shafts, and then so a bunch of those, and let's get some more andesite alloy. So we need a few of these. So remember, it's 3 per, right? It's 3 per. Okay. We'll put that in there. Put this over yonder. Put this up here. So we have those. And now it needs nuggies. And we're going to have to smash up some gold. We're going to need more gold. Honestly, we're going to have to go mining probably because, like, probably going to have to go mining. Okay, so this is how you work this. Alright, so it's going around this direction. It matters what direction it's going, okay? So it says the first thing in the chain is these. Second thing in the chain is these. And then the third thing in the chain is these. Okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to throw on your gold sheet, and it's going to go around and it's going to place the thingies on it. Now it can fail, okay? Alright. I forgot to turn this the right direction. See this arrow? That means that it wasn't picking up. So, there. We have one precision mechanism now. So we're gonna make quite a few of these. So it'll just do its thing. It'll go around in a circle. We can have another one over here that puts them onto the conveyor, and when it finishes, it goes into the thingy. So, yep. That's really awesome. Alright guys, I think that's going to be just about it for today. Whew, we did a lot of stuff. We did a lot of stuff. But I had a lot of fun, so. Yeah, I like building things with Create. It's really cool. But you know what? I think that in the next episode we really need to get things rocking. We're going to have to get that boiler built. We need the power, like, so bad. So we're going to get one boiler built, and then maybe we'll, I don't know, we actually might have to make a second boiler. In all my playthroughs, I've never had to make a second boiler, but we might have to. But anyway, I will catch you guys in the next episode, okay? You guys take care. Toodles!